1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Good Sunday after everyone. December 1st, last month of the year has started. And we're out on the river again. We're good. What's up, Toast? The loser, Chef Dave. Good. Well, it's almost noon. Yeah, good afternoon. This is a 400 meter ship that came by earlier, but yeah, I was unable to come out this early. But we do have a little view of it from a distance. However, there is an even more interesting dual LNG powered one coming later today. It just left the port. Did I mute while slurping some tea? No. I do have some sniffles, so maybe that's what you heard. So just missed that one. On the way though is a Roco. Let me put that cable here. I'm gonna need my blanket later. It's very cold today again. A lot of wind, and the wind makes it very chilly. Alright, get that one. So this is the Grande San Paulo. On the way to Hamburg, a Ro-Ro or a Roco ship. 213 meters long, 32 meters wide. Built in 2003. You're watching my ships? Nice.
Goedemorgen.
Morgen. I guess the little boat in the front is the Nautilus on the way to Rotterdam. Proper nerd activity? Hell yeah, I love nerding out on stuff. Hey, good morning, Stutler, Waldorf, both of you. Wait, is my... Oh, okay, there we go. And good morning to our brand spanking new moderator, Akandas, who's gonna help out a little bit with the overlays, especially when Toast is doing a proper job. It's gonna be nice to have him, and of course he's also our barrel full of knowledge. Well, this is a champion from League of Legends. There you go. Oh, we just had a little inlander come by. Totally missed it. I'm still doing some cables and stuff. But yeah, main goal of the day is catch the 400 meter CMACGM JACQUES something. It's in the title. Which isn't, I think it's dual powered, dual fueled. So it should be an interesting one to see. Also has a cool color scheme. Lucy boy, good morning to you as well. The New Jersey. Bruce, good morning. Alright, it's time to pull out my blanket. It's already so cold. It's just the wind that's making it very chilly. I brought a new blanket, a bigger one. I will never be cold again with this one. So bear with me as I set myself up. I gotta say, with the field monitor, there's a bit more setup to do once I arrive. Everything takes a little bit longer. Coffee and jogging pants. I like it. One more thing. Oh yeah, now we're good. Oh, look how majestic the 400 meter ship that came by earlier looks. I'm sad I couldn't catch it, but it is what it is. It happens. So some stuff coming from the coast? Yeah. Alright, neat. Yeah. I had no visual. Look at that bulge sticking out. It's a nice bulb. Doesn't look very fluid dynamic like this. You do have the... How is she? Usually these Grimaldi lines are pretty rusty and rough. This one kind of looks okay. Dude, this really is a shoebox of a ship, isn't it? If you just look at it, it's really like a shoebox. It's crazy. It's an interesting car. Film each other. Look at that car. Cyclomedia had like a whole geo thing on it. Well, not sure if we're going to be on street view or anything, but maybe that would be crazy. It's not a Google car, so. Dude, if this is gonna be on Google, that would be crazy. Me sitting in the back of my car with a blanket. We'll have to remember this moment. Oh, sorry. You put the little Grimaldi lines in frame. The big shoebox. It's gonna take years for this one to be uploaded. We'll see. Wow, already 7 people on YouTube. Hi YouTube, I can also see you. What? Hello, Elmira. Hello. I said hi to Louvre. Hello. This thing has 1,321 containers and 3,639 cars. She's pretty stacked, I would say. Where is she going? I didn't even look at the destination. Scroll up. Oh, going to Hamburg. Oh, that's not exciting. Sometimes these go to like interesting places in Africa. I see you, Toast. Good. Street Smart from Cyclomedia gives you access to this version. So it's not a public thing. Ah, it's glorious with the sun out though. Look at the Grimaldi shine in the sun. It is very chilly though. Not sure what the overlay is telling you guys, but brrr. Hope I was more like surprised, like what the hell is this thing? What is happening here? Because he literally drove like all the way in front of me, all the way up to the gate, and then he made a U-turn and went all the way to the other side of the of the parking lot. It says 4. Should be right. It's just there's a little bit of wind that makes it chilly, per usual. Yeah, wind chill. That's the correct term, right? She's just gonna fit in frame? No, she's gonna be too big. She's still not fully in front of me. She might fit actually. Oh, look at that panning. Yeah, I really like the new field monitor. I think I said it like 15 times on Friday. I'll probably repeat it 15 times today. I do have to get a second battery for it. Again, I can operate without a power bank if I have 2 batteries. Professional tier panning, there you go. What is on the deck there? Is that trucks? Yeah, there's fuel trucks on there. Can they just drive to Hamburg? Oh, there's something big on it as well. Is that a ship? Or maybe it's a trailer with something very big and plastic packaged on it. There's definitely some interesting load there. Not sure what it is. And also the top deck has cars, as you can just see on the right. More cars all the way up to the back of the deck. Maybe it could be a wind turbine. Could be. It's hard to say because it's all wrapped in plastic. Could be a small grain silo. Could be a lot of things. And that is the bridge mechanism to unload them. To row, to roll on and roll off. Also, a small update on the subscription level names. I renamed them. They were still, was it the Corn Hub or something? We now have, if you're a tier 1 sub, you're part of the Deck Cadets Club. If you're a tier 2 sub, you're part of the Officers Club, and tier 3 is the Captain's Club. So I will now welcome you into the club if you subscribe. That reminds me, bump up the volume of the alerts. There we go. Yeah, so a 213 meter ship fits perfect if she's the right distance from the camera, of course. The big crane that I tried to show you guys, it's still, why is the sign always in the way where I'm standing? So as you can see, that's like a massive crane that's been working there. We saw it on Friday as well. That's quite an impressive crane. So I swear I saw some ships when I arrived coming from the coast, but they all seem to have disappeared in thin air. So we'll see what comes later. Listing is a bit hidden in the haze there today. A little bit hazy. But yeah, the most important thing for all of you who rolled in a little bit later. Yo! The Officers Club!
_Dutch_ fella just subscribed. 1 month.
I should have the message say welcome to the Officers Club. Dutch fella, welcome to the Officers Club, tier 2. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. You made me stop mid-pan with that, so thank you. So, the other thing, there's a few smaller tankers coming. Wait, there was a bigger one on the way, right? Let's scroll over there gently. Ah, there it is. That's a bulk carrier that's coming our way as well. It will be the next bigger ship. You were actually part of the Officers Club. Let's look at that emblem. I'm also thinking about replacing the sub badges with something more maritime related, but I'm still thinking what I want to do with that. So stay tuned. Visibility is 5 kilometers. Okay. I used to watch those. The airliner. They were in my chat on Friday. They actually watched quite a big portion of the stream. Airliners live. Super nice guys. Very cool guys. I like their streams as well. They're very well produced. I had them on this morning when I was drinking my coffee or something. Was I drinking my coffee? Yeah. They had an A380 depart. And they had like a multicam setup, one next to the runway, one at the end of the runway. It was a really, really cool setup. Good morning, Salt. Good morning. The Flying Dutchman was a famous ghost ship. Yeah, there is a little, memorial, little statue for the Flying Dutchman in the town here of Terneuzen, the city next to where I'm currently sitting. Yeah, they did. Also, they are a lot bigger on YouTube, airliners. I just saw their subscriber count this morning. Holy moly. They have over 1 million subs on the YouTube. Alright, it's time for some tea. First cup of tea of the day. Oh wait, hang on. That is a nice shot. I'm not sure how it will look on camera, but where is it? There she is. So this is a 400 meter ship that came by before I went live. Unfortunately, not able to catch it. Yeah, I think it was like 1.2 million subs on YouTube. They've been doing it for a long time, so. The Costco shipping Leo came from Hamburg. 400 meters long, 58 meters wide. I think it's about the same size of the other one that we're going to see later today. But the other one is, I think, LNG powered, partially. It is a big boy, indeed. Yeah, it's a different type of streaming, right? The spotters streams. It's much more slower. It's not meant to be like super entertaining, yet it somehow is fun to hang out in and watch. Look at that little boat. They are flying though. The Stines Passat is on the way to Bremen. So this bulk carrier, I guess it's the bulk carrier. Stick to the speedboat for a minute. A little bit bumpy today, but not as crazy as 2 weeks ago. I think my chat froze. Hang on. Dang it. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, cool. Is it coming our way? Yeah, they are coming our way. Must be very cold on the water though. Ooh. The wind must be blasting them. See the big Costco in the distance. Oh. Hold. What are you gonna do? Are they on the AIS or are they completely off radar? The Duckling webcam channel. Am I now in the leak of the Duckling webcam channel? I feel like content like this is perfect for live streaming. Oh, they're off again? Too small, just yeah. So if it's a pleasure boat, they have a choice if they have AIS or not. It's not mandatory. So most of them don't, but some do. Yeah, I guess a small speedboat like this, there's no point in getting. Look at all the boats in the back as well. It's speedboat day. Look at all the people out in the distance. There's 3 of them. Where are you? There you are. He's flying. Now he's right in front of me. Even more little speedboats behind. Maybe they're heading to a fishing area. Yeah, could be. I already saw a few boats fish on the radar. They had status fishing. All right. Oh, it's not a bulk carrier. It's a general cargo ship, right? Let me see. So the Stines Passat is on the way to Bremen. It's a general cargo ship, 144 meters long, 23 meters wide. Currently 7.3 meters in the water, sailing at 12 knots. Under the Antigua and Barbuda flag, built in 2011. Why is my glove not working? Huh, that one is. It's weird. What cargo is on there? Looks like there's something on there that isn't packaged or something like that. Being engaged in fishing gives them right of way. Well, they were all anchored, the ones that had status fishing. They were not fishing boats. They were just pleasure crafts. Trying to start up the hand warmer. There we go. See, time to flex. Yeah, they knew I was gonna go live, so they were like, let's flex our boat. What is that over there? Give me a minute. I'm intrigued. I saw something in the distance. I want to know what it is. Oh, that's a crane. That's cool. Is that moving? Is it working? Is it on? Yeah, it is. There's a tugboat attached to it. Well, something's happening there. We saw this one on the... Yeah, it's possible. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's the North Sea Giant, or Noordzeereus in Dutch, 5. Crane ship. Well, there's no stats on the crane, though. I hear... Oh, whoa! This is now Airliners Live. Totally ripping their content. This is a Coast Guard, right? Bear with me. This is the first time I'm tracking a plane, or trying to track a plane. Yeah, this is the Dutch Coast Guard. Whoa, guys, don't go so fast. Where are they going? I'm already at max zoom. That was cool. Hey Midland Viking. Good morning. Or good afternoon by now. That is the one plane that we'll spot for today, unless it returns. We'll check it again. Oh, she's carrying boats! Oh, that's so cool. It's a ship shipping ships. Look at that. It's all pleasure crafts though, by the looks of it. Where is it going? This one was going to Bremen. There's even like a little tent above that thing over there. Definitely a variety of cargo on this one. Some containers, some ships. Looks like some kind of generator module on the right. Cool. Nice looking sailboat. I'm more interested in the speedboat that are in front of it. Those look sick as well. Oh, that also looks like a good one. Looks like a fishing boat. Go out and fish on that one. And then in the back, yeah, there's some round thing on there. It's almost like a big drilling head or something, just next to the superstructure. So I was sad because on Thursday there was a ship that came in with 7 tugboats on it. Came all the way from Vietnam. And there were 7 tugboats on it that were delivered to the port of Antwerp, and I missed it. I was a little bit sad about that. That would have been really cool to see. Even when they arrived in Antwerp, they did like a whole thing where the tugboats would spray water and everything. It was like a whole welcoming ceremony thing. If only I had known. Could be a cable reel. Yeah, could also be. But it looked very solid in the middle, so I'm not sure. Could be many things. Yeah, I'll take any of the boats on there. Ah, let me put on my glove again. It's getting so cold. It's a pretty big one, the one in the back. Big mast on it.
Dat moet even voorbij hoor.
Geen probleem. The VB Victory heading out, maybe picking up something. Sorry, I have a rough time reading chat today because I'm using the mount that I used to have my chat phone mounted on the tripod. I'm using that one now for the field monitor, and I'm still waiting on a part that I ordered from Temu to have the phone mount working again. So might be a bit slow on the chat as I focus on filming. Ooh, there she goes. This one doesn't have the impressive metal chimneys though. There's some other models that have like really cool muscle car-like chimneys. Another little, I guess also a general cargo ship coming in. There is a need for new cable. This one is bringing it. The Mary S on the way to Ghent. Small 90-meter boat. Oh dude, why is it so cold today? Built in 1997, by the way. This is an old ship. She's, what is it? 2024, so that's 27 years old. It's looking fresh though, for 27 years old. Oh, look at the bow. The buoy. The buoy. Oh. One is arriving to Ghent and one is leaving from Ghent. This is the Kiefjord. This looks like a little oil tanker or chemical products stuff. Going to Norway, HSO. Not sure what HSO is. A lot of smaller sub 100 meter ships. Husoya, there you go. Is that pretty far up north in Norway? Never heard of that place before. ETA is the past. It's funny. You're late. Hurry up. Oh, look. Vlissingen City now has sunshine again. That looks really good. So we are in the shade now, but the sun is blasting over there. And there's another ship. Dude, there's so many ships now. So we still have this one coming into Ghent. Then we had the Kiefjord going to Norway. And then over here looks like another chemical oil tanker. Just north of Stavanger. Okay, gives me an idea of where it is. The Troy. Let's see where Troy is going. On the way to Rouen in France. Also 92 meters. Oh, this is a Luxembourg ship. The big maritime nation of Luxembourg. This is their This is one of their boats. Oh, I see someone on the deck there. Next to the cabin or the superstructure. Dude, is he wearing a t-shirt? He can't really. Bro must be cold. Oh, he spilled his lunch, his breadcrumbs all over his shirt, and now he's a... Luxembourg, huh? Yeah, you know, that little country that's surrounded by oceans? Luxembourg. Oh, now he's cleaning his gloves or his shoes. Not sure. Is this the Monty's 10? No, it's not the Monty's. I think we've seen this one before. This is the Aquarius. She's pretty well loaded, I would say. Pretty deep in the water. Yeah, a lot of activity right now on the river. Luxembourg has one big river. I'm pretty sure this boat cannot reach Luxembourg ever. Might be too big. Can even wave at the captain. What's up, captain? It's other type. It's a Dutch ship. Wait, where is that one going? Is that one on the other side of the sandbank? Yeah, it is. That's something you don't see that often, that a bigger ship goes on the far side of the river. Interesting. Austria and Hungary have a large fleet of warships. The Sriwangi 3, that's the one in the distance probably. The Sriwangi 3, going to Rotterdam. Dude, they're really taking their sweet time to... I guess they're waiting for the sluice to be free, so they can go straight in. Also for going on deck. Is that guy painting? Yeah, I think that guy's painting the railings. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he was cleaning it. Prepare the mooring lines so they can attach them in the sluice. I feel like we've seen this one before. This one looks silly. It has a super small superstructure. It's like super narrow. The Fresh. I feel like we've seen this one before. Later, Salt. Have fun, dude. The board games. The Fresh on the way to Antwerp via Norway, and it came through from Oxelösund in Sweden. General cargo ship 304. Wow, I'm always surprised by these numbers. Why I shouldn't be, but yeah. She's pretty deep in the water, yet she doesn't look that fully loaded. It's an interesting thing. Steady as she goes. Oh, she has bulk. Okay, yeah, that explains. It's very interesting to see that the ship going to Rotterdam on the other side of the sandbank. It's a really rare view. I'm gonna check the radar for a minute, because I do know. Oh, hang on. Our big ship should be on the way. Our 400-meter target for today. Just want to see where it is. No, that's Ghent. Yep, there we are. Where are you? Oh, has it left yet? Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, okay. He's still at least another hour before I think 45 minutes until we can have a first sighting of it. Let's see. Not much going on for the minute. Stuff is on the way. And there she goes. Does look like there's an LPG ship potentially on the way as well. It might just be a regular oil tanker. The red one. The Charlotte Asperger, it is an oil tanker, yep. Just under 100 meters, 17 meters wide. Well, Asperger is a company, right? And they have a female name usually, and then Asperger behind it. I'm not sure if you've seen the Charlotte Asperger before, but we've seen plenty of Aspergers before. That's for sure. She comes. Let's drink some more tea. The tank on the other side is cutting it close. There's 6 meter depth with a so it has like 10 centimeters left. Wow, that is wild. It does look like the front is pretty light, but the back is deeper in the water. This is digital zoom, so it's a bit wonky, and there's some haze as well. So she's cutting it close. That's why we don't see these big ships over there often, because it's only 6 meters of depth that you can do. I assume it's deeper than 6 meters though. It's just the limit of allowed depth is 6 meters there. I don't think a ship would risk it with 10 centimeters of spare room. Oh yeah, it's not high tide right now. I think the water is coming up, but it's definitely not high tide yet. Some more warm tea in me. Still pretty quiet if I look towards the coast though. Not a lot of action over there. But yeah, our big 400-meter ship is on the way. Should be another hour and a half-ish until it's in front of us. High tide is in an hour. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. But it still has quite a bit to go up. I can see by looking at this. So this little beach area or rock area that you see will be completely gone in an hour. And then the water will be somewhere along the green marking on the pier thingy here. Also, let's say, is that Steven Seagull over there? I'm doing everything with one hand. No, that's a curlew. Hey, I'm starting to know my birds. No Steven Seagull again today. Also didn't make an appearance on Friday. Glove back on. Bird spotting channel next? No. I'm not that interested in birds. It's not really. I love big machines. That's why ships and planes I do like. Or big cranes. Such a huge no smoking sign. What's up, Steve Broer? We've seen bigger though. Some of them have massive no smoking signs. I guess it's proportional to the ship. Next time train spotting. I'm also not that interested in train spotting, to be honest. I like traveling by train, but spotting, I don't know. For me, it's just being by the water that I really like, relaxes me. I had a very, very busy day yesterday, so this is super nice. To just sit here and relax, even though it's cold as fuck. Oh, language. No, I cannot use the F word anymore. Now that we are multi-streaming on YouTube, I need to stop using the F word. It's cold as fudge. There we go. Luckily, we're not monetized on YouTube yet, so I can still use the F word. It won't demonetize me. Got a little bird at the bottom of the frame. What a shot. So, quick recap for all of you who just rolled in later. we are waiting for a 400-meter ship, so an ultra-large one, that has left the port of Antwerp. It's on its way, should be here in a little bit. I'm not sure where it's going. Oh yeah, it's going to Southampton in the UK. So it's doing the hopping between European ports before doing a long distance journey again. And it's an LNG powered one from what I saw. Yeah, it's all the same, the trains, exactly. What's needed to get custom? I think so there's 2 levels of monetization on YouTube. The first one is that will enable memberships and super chats. For that one, I need 500 subscribers on YouTube, and I think 3,000 watch hours in total. It's growing. We'll see. If you want to help out the channel, then yeah, !YouTube. Drop a sub there, maybe drop a like on the current live stream there. Also, there's no ads on YouTube right now, so you can watch ad-free there. Hint, hint. The second level of YouTube monetization, I think, is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I think. And if you have that, then you will... you can get page ads and everything. That's the real monetization thing on YouTube that can really help you generate income from creating content. So if I would ever reach that phase, then we'll see what happens. You like to ride your bicycle on side to windmill watch? That's interesting. Well, a little special for you. How many windmills do you want? There's plenty here. Here you go. Let's do a little moment of windmill watching. Beautiful. More? Yeah, that's all I have. Sorry. I think all of them are about in frame right now. Well, there's a few more bigger ones over here. Hang on. There you go. I have a little of a more quiet moment on the river right now. There's always one that's not working. There's always maintenance and stuff like that. Is that crane ship still active? Oh yeah, I think I see it. Let's do a bit of zoom. That's it over there, right? I wonder what it's doing. Oh, it's unloading a ship. So I guess it's unloading that bulk carrier onto an inland ship then? Because there is like a big scoop on it from what we can see. Stay there for a minute. Oh, we got a tide command, that's cool. I used to check before coming out how the tide was. But at this point I'm starting to learn. And see as well. Not sure if the crane's operating though. She's pretty still right now. Wonder if that's a cabin up the top there that the crane operator sits in. Not clear to me. The Lemulus went on the way to... What, that one that we're looking at is on the way to Ghent? Why are they unloading it over there with a crane then? That's interesting. She might actually be getting on her way. Looks like she's moving and her chimney's smoking. on the lunch break. What time? Yeah, it's 12 actually. Could be lunch break. Wait, is the ship moving? No, I think it's again the optical illusion of the little haze that you can see. No, she's not moving. Oh, we're getting sniped. Charlotte Asperger wants one more final view. Could be moving on the anchor. That's probably what you see, going back and forth a little bit. But yeah, this is a very, very big zoom. I wonder what the storyline is there though. So it was intended to go to Ghent. Yet they are now unloading it there. There is a tugboat in front of it by the looks of it that's attached. And then I think there's a small inland vessel next to it. Is that? Let me check the radar, how it looks as well. Gives a little bit of understanding.
Tim19862 just subscribed. 42 month. Thanks to @May for my sub gift. Wait, this isn't geocaching overtake.
Nope. We've evolved. We've reached the next phase. This is 8 kilometers from here. I'm just checking on radar to see what... Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So there's indeed... There's the Lemmes' Wind that's parked there. There's the Narwhal. That's the inland vessel. It's parked next to it. And then there's the North Sea Giant who's now on lunch break, but seems to be loading up the smaller inland vessel. And then indeed VB Brackman is the tug in front of it. Interesting. Do we think there's maybe a problem with the ship and it can't go up the river towards Ghent, and that's why they're unloading it to an inland ship? Because the destination of that inland ship is also upriver towards Ghent. Interesting. So far the river is very quiet for a moment, so we'll stay on the crane for a little bit, although there's no action there. Oh, what is that thing? Hang on. I spotted something. Is that the Maasland again that we saw on... Yeah, that's the Maasland. I can see it. Saw that one on Friday in front of us. Now he's on the other side. Could be many reasons. Yeah, I was just looking for what the storyline was there. Are those tall letters like towers? Those are platforms, sea platforms. For example, for building windmills, or I know they dragged in a decommissioned... wait, where is it now? I've lost track. Oh, there they are. I know they also dragged in a decommissioned oil platform, or an oil drilling platform a few weeks ago, so it's all oil-based stuff. Oil platforms, Jesus. I got a message, I got distracted. Oh, is this one too big for the canal? Oh, that could actually be it. What is the size of it? Hang on. Lemmes' Wind. She is 32 meters, no? She's within the limits. She can go... But she has 14 meters in draught. Maybe she's too deep in the water, actually. I'm not sure what the draught limit is for the canal to Ghent. The limit might actually be 14 meters right now. So that might actually be why. Maybe someone who has access to the maps can see. So the canal from here towards Ghent must have a draught limit, because there's tunnels underneath. hold that thought. I'm watching ads. Okay. Ooh, Toast, can you remove the with no ads from that sentence? Because Twitch is not gonna like it if they see that. Just the with no ads portion can be removed. Just say we're also live on YouTube. Ads. And Twitch will not be as upset. But yeah, the ads do help the channel for the costs of data and stuff. Okay, I think ads are over now. Okay, welcome back everyone. You didn't miss anything. I was actually just talking about ads. Twitch has feelings. Twitch is one big feeling. They act on emotion, not on rational thoughts. Oh, I think the crane has started working again. Damn it. Hang on. Oh, no. That's not what we want. Oh, hang on. No. No. Jesus. Zoom. There we go. Okay. Yeah. She's scooping. I'm back. Yeah. Welcome back. You didn't miss anything. I was just talking about ads and how we need them for monetary support of the channel. Up, there it is. So they're unloading the big boy onto the smaller boy. I'm assuming she was just too deep in the water. That's why she's being unloaded a little bit there, and then later on, if she's empty enough, I guess she'll come in. Must be an expensive operation to get one of those cranes on the water to empty it. Where is she unloading it to, though, the crane? Because the inland ship is in front of it, right? So now she's scooping. We're looking at a crane working 8.6 kilometers from where I'm sitting. That's crazy. Okay, scoop. Is she moving loads within the ship? Yeah, she's moving it back to front. Oh wait, oh no, okay, now I get it. Okay, now I see how it's going. Okay, it's on the inland vessel now. Neat. Yeah, it's really quiet on the river right now for a moment. There's a little inlet coming out of the canal here. One with a raised bridge so they can look above the containers. De Vios. Centrale Terneuzen from Ghent. Wait, it isn't Terneuzen. I'm assuming it's continuing to Antwerp. Oh, I do think I see one ship now coming from the coast. Yeah, that's still a bit out. A smaller one as well. see what else we got going on. So we have this little inland ship on the way. Just scanning the horizon, see what we saw that one earlier. That was the one with the super narrow structure. More inland traffic over there. Oh, what is that thing? Ooh, another general cargo ship coming our way. Looks like it has some interest. I would almost say she has also boats on her, but that would be crazy. We'll see that one. She gets closer. So that one is on the way. And then there's the Maasland that we just saw earlier. And maybe for the full overview, we can also take one more look towards the coastline. So all the way from the coast, not much. And nothing. We have the Grimaldi going out that we saw earlier, the shoebox. Scanning, and that's the little, it might also be an Asperger ship that's coming our way. Yeah. That is the boat there with the ships on it, the general cargo ship. This one is also coming our way. Looks like a little tanker maybe. And then we have the craning over there. Oh, the ship to Rotterdam has arrived over there as well. It's a dredger coming from the... Okay. Yeah, it was really far away. I couldn't really tell. So I think it's perfect time for a little snack now. Got a little bit of melon. Melon? Yeah, melon. Any McDonald's here? Yeah, there's a McDonald's in Terneuzen, the city where we're at. Hey, Valmet. Good afternoon. For all the new people who just rolled in, we're awaiting the 400-meter big container ship. Can you order takeout to the spot? Maybe. That would be crazy. Well, we have a really quiet moment on the river. There's a few smaller ships on the way. Apparently a dredger as well. So yeah, a little bit of a quiet moment before all the action happens. I'm expecting to have our first sighting of the 400-meter one, and we check the radar, so give an estimate, a guesstimate. We are looking at an active crane though. Maybe I should zoom in for a little bit while oh no, not there. While I do my melon. But yeah, this is about 8 kilometers from here, so that's why it's a little bit blurry. There she is. I think in the next 25 to 25 minutes we'll have our first sighting of the big container ship coming our way. But it's definitely more quiet than Friday. Friday we had a very busy stream. Yeah, those are platforms. They're not necessarily all rigs, but they could also be, for example, platforms to build windmills, wind turbines on the sea. We have a lot of them here in front of the coastline. Taiki, good afternoon. Sorry for the munching sounds, maybe. Not the sweetest melon I've ever had. Also not the worst. Am I correct seeing a fairly large marks? Oh, there were 2 marks in the port this morning. So maybe that one left. Let me check. Dude, it's busy. It's busy in the port. Let me see. Is it already up the river? Mars Carrera. Yep. Yeah. Oh, we gotta wait for that one as well. That looks an interesting one. Good catch, Juthy. It's Galia melon from the Albert Heijn in the Netherlands. I always stop at. I usually stop at Albert Heijn on the way here. Get some healthy snacks there. Oh yeah, so we'll also see a 353 meter Maersk ship after that. They're not too far apart actually. Cool. So we do have some cool stuff coming later this afternoon. That's 3 hours away. That might be cutting it close. We'll see. We'll see how warm I stay. I do have my hand warmer thingy again with me today, which helps a lot. Is the dredge, is that the Melina again? Check the dredge, which one it is. Oh, it's a Skelt, okay. Another regular ship for the stream. I also saw the Begonia Seaways when I was driving by the canal on the way here. The Begonia Seaways was making her way towards Ghent. Any special ones? Yeah, 400 meter one, Schnurdo. 400 meter, and it's I think it's dual fuel probably, but it also has LNG as a fuel source. So that one should appear in like 20 minutes on the horizon, and at least another hour, an hour and 20 until it's here. A propane heater. I've been thinking about stuff that I can still do to keep warm. There's a few things. And then after that there is a Maersk coming as well, Schnurdo. That's 350 meters, so not 400, but still a big Maersk ship. But right now it's very quiet on the river for a little bit, so we're checking the crane. Ah, there's one getting closer. Hang on. You don't have to stay with the digital zoom then. Looks like a fairly sized tanker. with a little warm soup. I have tea with me, warm tea. And I also have a blanket over me, but I think I might get like a very professional warm camping blanket of some sort. And that will also probably help a lot. This is just a regular blanket for on a couch. Hey, there he is. Hakanda's doing the first overlay. The Lindanger, on the way to Antwerp. No, destination unavailable. So yeah, Antwerp probably. Was at anchor spot, 185 meters long, 32 meters wide, currently 12 meters in the water. Norway flag and built in 2016. Yeah, the cherry was popped. I know, Almira, it's in the title. It's the main target for today, the 400 meter one. Wait, it is in the title, right? Walking out the deck tent, I will also... Yeah, that's true, but... exercise. Also, I cannot operate the camera if I start running around. It's in the title. Okay, cool. And there's also a smaller one hiding behind the pier here. We'll look at that one in a little bit once it's closer. It's very nice and quiet now today, though. I was just thinking, I think I have a second blanket underneath me where I'm sitting. I might just get it out while it's a bit quiet. Yeah. Hang on. Doing some logistical stuff. I have to move the tripod a little bit. Yes, we have a second blanket. Oh man, the moment I get out of the car, I'm standing in the wind much more because the wind is coming from the south. So I park my car with its nose in the wind, so I'm sheltered from it. Oh, I'm so happy I'm sitting in the car. All right. Okay, 2 blankets around me now. That will be good. Some more heat. No. Look at the waves on the bow. Oh, yeah. Splashing a bit. Might be a little bit of an optical illusion. A small caravan. I would love to have a little van that I could sit in. But yeah, that's not in the budget right now. Maybe one day, once I hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Did you guys know that we're also live on YouTube right now? !YouTube. If you want, you can go and give it a like. Maybe drop a subscribe. Help the channel grow on YouTube. I doubt Zach will give me his van as a donation. Maybe he'll sell it to me, I don't know, but I think he still wants to have the van. Oh yeah, this is so much nicer. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the YouTube lingo. Smash that subscribe and like button. The harder the better. There we go. some rock climbing this morning. Ooh, must be very chilly. And I could just huddle in 5 blanket. Exactly. I think I'm gonna get some kind of like camping blanket or something. That will probably insulate a lot better than these blankets that I have right now. And that should also be fine. We'll make it work this winter. You usually don't subscribe if a channel asks. The thing is though that it is proven that they call it, so if a YouTuber or somebody on Twitch as well asks you to like, hey, subscribe, that's called a call to action. And it is proven that it works. It will help if you do regular call to actions on your video or your live stream. People will do it because they want to do it, but they just don't think of doing it. It's just not top of their head. But I do get that for some people that might have the other effect. The reflective type. And it will look like I just climbed out of the water and I'm being... Those do get warm. I used them once, those like reflective blankets. They look silly, but hell, they work well. It will do more than if you just said exactly. But I do agree that there has to be a limit to how often you do it, right? Doing it like every 5 minutes would just be complete overkill and would be annoying for the people and would have the reverse effect. Yeah, it would sound very bad. It would be like constant grumbling. The Sea and Orca, is that the one in the front? Probably. Also on the way to Antwerp, I'm pretty sure. Came from an anchor point. 117 meters long. Came Panama flag. A Panamese ship. Some streamers have tried a constant call to action. It was interesting. I mean, wouldn't that be too disruptive? Is it for a viewing experience? I don't know, it's a difficult thing because I'm also not one that will subscribe if I hear a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer call it out. Yeah, I do know that it works. But because I don't do it myself, it feels weird doing it on a live stream. No, Sorted. It's not. It's on the way. It should appear on the horizon, I think, within the next 10 minutes. And then another hour until it's in front of us, at least. So you didn't miss it. Ghent spent 5. That's a whole different story then, Loof. Asking for people to subscribe in terms of like giving you money, I will never do that. I don't like that. But dropping a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube is free, right? Or clicking the like button on YouTube, that's all free. So I don't really mind asking for those or doing the call to action for that. But I will never ask anyone to donate or sub. If you want to support, then you're more than welcome to. I will be very thankful. It will help with the costs, but I will never ask myself to do that. It's a number. Yeah, there's a balance to be found there. How often you do it and how, yeah, it is. Holy crap, Toast. Did you automate that? Or is that just a manual thing that you copy pasted into it? Or is it literally an API call that you do? That's impressive if it's an API call. Oh, it's manual. I was about, Toast, you're becoming a good programmer. Even though it's just commands still. Alright, so we have finally something to look at closer to us. The dredge is also nearing. And I'm keeping my eye open on the horizon so we can have our first spotting of the container ship as well. Don't want to become an influencer of 10 Lambos? Hell no. If this thing that I'm doing now could ever turn into more than just a hobby, I will already be through the moon. But I don't have to earn 10 Lambos. Where is she? There she is. Another 15 minutes at least. Could scrape it. Oh, sorry. I was looking at chat too much. I'm gonna... Holy crap.
Abstract Civil Cow just subscribed. 1 month.
Thank you. Abstract Civil Cow for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Let's go get the first Lambo. The thing is, if I get a Lambo, it's gonna be hard to sit in the trunk of it to stream, right? We need a more like a big supercar that we're able to sit in the trunk of while streaming. Well, doesn't the Lambo have like... Oh, wait, where's that Bugatti? The Urus? Is that the thing that I'm thinking of? The Urus. Is that Lamborghini? Hey, American. That's like an SUV type vehicle, right, from them? But I'm not sure if you can sit in the trunk of the of the Urus either. Yeah, Urus is SUV kinda. What does the bee-looking thing on the side of the boat means? I think it has something to do with the depth, right? I read it once and then I forgot. He's talking about this marking. So the T indicates where a tugboat can push safely. It's the strongest point of the ship. The little radioactive symbol is actually just an indication that there's a bow thruster there. So they have like a sideways thruster that I can use. And then the first one is, I think it's something to do with the depth of the ship. Oh no! I remember now. It's the indicator that there's a bulb on the front. So we have like the exclamation mark, the Viper bulge emote, the little thing sticking out on the front. That's just an indicator that watch out, there's a bulb there. Yeah. The plimsoll line is the one that indicates the water level thing. Also, the ship used to be called the Delphine. As you can see, they just painted over it. Let's go back to the regular zoom. And then I think I can't show the... Oh, there it is. That's the plimsoll line. Now that we're talking markings on a ship. There it is. So that structure there, the marking, so not the numbers, but the markings all the way on the right there, that's a plimsoll line. That will indicate the max depth a ship can be at safely based on certain water conditions. I believe there's one for salt water, there's one for winter, and tropical, I think, is the last one. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, those are a bit of the markings on the ship. I would love to do a YouTube video on markings on a ship. That would actually be cool. Look at that, the orca is on there, on the chimney. He said he was it to make a bow thruster symbol look like a hazmat symbol. Yeah, on some ships it looks a little bit different. This one really looked like a hazmat symbol, didn't it? Good water ski behind it. And you wouldn't be the first to water ski behind the ship. There's a guy standing on the pier there, which is not allowed, but yeah. He's in the nature preserve. Alright, let's switch back to the other one that's incoming. Because no, you're not allowed to go there because it's fenced off because it's a bird breeding area. So it's just for birds to like chill and rest and not be disturbed. There's a big sign there, no access. But yeah, people just ignore it. Some people just ignore it. The security guard will come and tell them off. Well, the security guard that we had here was from the chemical plant next door. This area, though, is managed by the North Sea Port Authority. But that would be a different guy that has to come out. Yeah, I don't think. The ship horn goes off. I mean, this is a nature reserve, this whole river. You're not allowed to fly a drone over it because it's a nature reserve. We're back to the Lindanger. Is it Lindanger or Lindanger? Or is it like some kind of weird language? Lindanger. My one finger is hurting because of the cold, though. I had to tie 138 balloons on Friday evening because we had a birthday party on Saturday, and me and my silly thoughts were like, oh, let's order a set of balloons on Temu. So it was like 136 or 38 balloons. So I had to tie them all up, and now my finger hurts. First world problems. Dolphins like to ride the bow wave. Yeah. I've seen that. There's many videos of that. It's Norway flagged, so probably like Stavanger. Yeah, so that was. So it would be Lindanga. Yeah, mostly Filipino and Indian guys, Bobby. Those are the two big nationalities for cruise on ships. Especially the long distance ones. It's everywhere. I've been using it for about a year now, I think. I mean, it's cheap, it's decent, why not? Like the little phone mount for holding the chat phone is also coming from Temu. I could order it on Temu for like €3, or I could order it on Amazon for €20. My choice was made very rapidly. I hope I sang 99 bonds. Oh, it was horrible. So many balloons. So that was for my daughter. And then my son's birthday is the 7th of January. So then I have to do it all over again because I also got this another set, but then for boys. 138 balloons. Flag shouldn't matter for a boat name. Not necessarily, but if the ship is registered in Norway, then I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be from a Norwegian company. So then Lindanger seems like a very reasonable assumption. Oh, she's powered by methanol, according to her her hull at the back there. Powered by methanol. Wait, how old is she? Let me scroll back up. 2016. Maybe she converted at some point? Or were they already building methanol-fueled ships in 2016? She's definitely sees some rougher handling. Or it could be from the dock, actually. The black stripes. Hey, Hans. So she also has the bulb. But she has no bow thruster. And there's a guy chilling on the bow there on the front. He's taking in the views. Does she fit in one frame? Nope, she doesn't. She's too close. Yeah, I was thinking like the man must be well dressed. It is very chilly. Oh, the dredge is not coming here. Made a U-turn, so it's dredging over there. For the new people, there's a constant dredging going on the river here, because they need to keep all the shipping lanes deep enough for the big boats that are coming. So there's always constant dredging operations on the river here. And we saw one come toward us, but it left again, so it's dredging. The guy trespassing did make for a very nice shot, seeing him stand in front of the ship. Can't complain. After the ship though, it's getting very quiet again. The only thing I haven't checked yet is if there's anything coming from towards Ghent. Let's check. Put you over there. Let's see. Like another 5 to 10 minutes and I should see a first sighting of the big, ultra big ship. And there's a tiny ship going into the sluice now, coming from Ghent, but nothing major either. Okay. Hey, Zounskill, right on time? Oh yeah, you have time, plenty of time. So we'll first see it appear. The boat is just in front of it now. On the horizon, on the other side of the land. It will appear behind this ship. You can actually see the location where you have to come by, because there's a little lighthouse there. Let's see if we can spot it in the distance while we wait. There it is, that's it. So you have the windmill, and left of the windmill, a lot smaller, there's like a little light thingy that blinks every once in a while. That's the spot where you see a ship approaching from Antwerp, and if they're high enough, which I assume it will be, that's where they first appear. Oh yeah, she's still a little bit further out. Sup, Hans? Yeah, also for the people on YouTube, if you think I'm crazy and I'm just talking to myself the entire time, I'm not, promise you. We are also live on Twitch, where there's a bit more viewers. But if you have questions or want to say something, I do also read YouTube chat. So you're more than welcome to say hi. Or don't, and just enjoy the views. But while you're on the YouTube, maybe subscribe, drop a like. Yeah, and if you're wondering, that is the sign, and there's even like fences that you should not enter the pier. Talking to myself on days that end on a Y. You have to actually like wiggle your way around the fence. The top of the pier is fenced. Anyway, doesn't matter. Also, no sign of Steven Seagull. Do seagulls leave when it's winter? Do they go south? I don't know if that's a migrating bird species. I don't think they are. I talked about it earlier, Falco. I'm thinking of what I want to do with the sub-badges, but yeah, we are going to make them more maritime themed at some point. What I did today, this morning, was I renamed the tiers. So you can give, on Twitch, you can give the tier of subs a name. So we've renamed the tier 1 to the Deck Cadet Club. Tier 2 is the Officers Club, and tier 3 is the Captain's Club. You saw them all zoomed in. Yeah, they do fly over the river, but a lot of the times there's a few sitting on the pier here. Well, here on the pier, there's no birds here today. It's quite a. It's also interesting over there. You see like the currents from the canal and the current from the river blend with each other. It gives like this little whirlpool effect. You can clearly see the curve in it, in the whirlpool, in the water there. If you have ideas, by the way, for the sub-badges, let me know. Maybe use the maritime ranks. How do they translate to little icons? It could be a thing. Let's see, birds. Migrating birds and staying birds. Seagulls, some go to England, some to, so some do move a little bit. Where is duck? Yeah. What are they? 16 by 16? No, I think 18 by 18. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Seagulls? No, I don't want seagull badge. It would be cool to have a seagull emote at some point, but no badges. A little inland ship coming. Yeah, nothing coming from the coast. It's an absolutely quiet day. Also keep in mind for the badges that you have the base, the standard badge, and then you can do some flare on top. So that's like an overlay for tier 2 or tier 3s. So for the officers club or the captain's club, you can add something to the badge that goes on top of the regular badge. The seagull sound alert. We have a ship horn. You see the nuclear power plant again today. So where all the ships eventually end up on is over there by those chimneys all the way in the distance. That is the nuclear power plant of Doel near Antwerp. And that is where it's literally right next to the container port. Oh yeah, I could rename those as well, Toast, but I don't really have any use for it. I did get rid of like silly sounds and everything. I felt like that didn't fit the vibe of the stream. Wow, it's quiet on the river. It's very rare that I look towards the coast, for example, and I don't see a single ship on a... All the way up until Vlissingen, there's not a single boat anymore. They've all passed. All out in open sea now. Well, it gives me time for another cup of tea. Sailboat, tugboat, and it's difficult to have a full ship as a badge because they're so small, right? And to have it look good. I'm more thinking of some kind of something, and then we do different colors and like gradients, patterns, stuff like that. Just like we have with the little maps now. I was actually thinking of reusing the bulge. The bulge emote that I have, and then do different colors with it. That was one option. Or maybe we could have different types of bows, because yeah, there's one with a bulb. A cruise ship is a sharp bow. I don't know. Still thinking. I'm not in a rush or anything to work on that. Anchors could also be a thing. Cabbage Man, good morning. Everybody who just rolled in, you're still in time. The 400 meter is still on the way. I'm expecting it to appear on the left where there's a flashing light in the distance any moment now. So we're waiting it. A little tugboat coming out. Yep. Is it really 400? It's 999.9. And I think you know why, right? So all of the like tables for fees and taxes and whatnot is all based on length. And all these tables probably start from 400 and higher. So by staying just 10 centimeters below the 400, they avoid the higher tax bracket or fee bracket. For example, the pilot fees. Oh, we got a plane. We can plane spot. Oh, I was putting down the T. Yeah. Will we be able to catch it? Oh, damn it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, I can't. My field monitor is in the way. No. Oh. Anyway. There's the tug. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh yeah, the brackets. Yeah, the pilot fees. So as soon as you enter the river here, a pilot goes on board that will guide you all the way to the port, to where you need to be. Of course, that costs money, so there's a fee for that. That fee, for this river at least, is determined on length overall. So that is the 400 meter, or just below 400 meter. No, that was some kind of a Cessna propeller plane toast. That was not. That was not a Boeing. Babe, if it were any bigger, I'd have to pay more taxes. Oh my god, you guys are disgusting. Oh, there she is. Finally, there she is. I'm waiting for the last 2 hours, but there she is. Let's do some digital zoom. That's her on the horizon. Not on radar. Depends on which website. I think the AD, you have Flight Radar, but there's another website called ADSB Exchange. That one is more accurate for smaller planes. Oh, damn it, the red ship is coming in front of it. Yeah, so there's a whole piece of land in between. It's even gonna pass a village in a little bit. I'll try to get it on camera when it passes the village, because it looks ridiculous. The ship compared to a village, the village looks like tiny. But hey, there it is. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Good stream. We'll be back on Friday next week, unless something cool pops up. Oh, interesting. Looks like she also has the one chimney design. Well, that's cool. Where are my gloves? Here they are. This is not the glove you need. This is it. I mean, we can keep tracking her for a bit because there's literally nothing else on the river. I know it is digital zoom, so bear with me. This is still 17 kilometers away from me. It is really like a whole apartment block, like a whole line of apartment blocks that are just moving. The 400-meter long ship behind it. What? No, there's no 400. There's only one 400 meter. There's a 355 coming behind her. Dude, she's so big that even with a digital zoom, I have to zoom out a little bit to catch her in full. Yeah, that's her. She's so long. And funny enough, when she will be in front of us, she won't look this long. It's really weird how perspective changes how you perceive the size. It's just because you have the land in front of it and the trees and the distance in between that it looks bigger. Even, so I'm sitting here right in front of the water, right? But when I'm driving here and a ship is going by, the moment I'm driving towards the spot, it looks bigger than when I'm actually here, because there's a berm in front of it. There we go. I was redoing my blankets. I think it's almost at the village. No, the village is still a bit further, right? Where's the village? Oh, yeah, it has a long way to go still, but there's really not much else on the river right now. After her, there's a few ships, but right now there's not much. There's a village, that's a church. You can see. We'll see it in a little bit. We'll stay on digital zoom for a minute. This one. Yeah, that didn't work. 10 nautical miles is 18.5 kilometers away from us right now. Oh, it does look actually has two superstructures, and one for the chimney and one for the bridge. Pretty well loaded though. There's a few empty bays there. Well, there's not a single completely empty bay. Glad we have a good visibility today, so we can clearly see her. It's actually the ship has a male name, so. Can we get the things on the overlay? No, I'm not sure. I don't think I saw it appear yet. The statistics. Do you have any mod? Nope. Thank you. So it's the CMACGM JACQUES going to Southampton, 399 meters long, 61 meters wide, 14.6 meters under the water. Currently sailing 9 knots. Sailing under the French flag and built in 2020. So she's 4 years old now. Cool. I swear, every single weekend, hang on, let's undo the digital zoom. There's at least one guy or a few guys that come here with cars and then they make photos of their cars. I swear to God, what is it with men and their cars? Do not understand it, and I never will probably, but where is she? There she is. Is Southampton the main port in the UK? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 50 meters today. We've been here in foggy conditions before as well. I wouldn't be able to catch what we're seeing now if it was foggy. Selling them? No. They're literally doing a photo shoot. There's like 3 guys. I think it was last weekend. And there was a guy with 2 girlfriends, and then the girlfriends are making photos of him and his car. It's like, bro, what the hell? Looking forward to seeing the paint job. Yeah, it looks very pretty. Jacques Rudolph SAADE was a French-Lebanese billionaire businessman, founder and chairman of CMACGM. Oh, and this is his legacy, the ship. It's named after him. Felixstowe is the UK, the busiest. We don't have a lot going to Felixstowe from here. Most container ships are either going long distance, Southampton, Hamburg, or Rotterdam. Yeah, me neither, I can't listen. Me neither. Dude, it's so fucking funny to see it. Like a whole photo shoot happening. They were just posing next to their cars. Yeah, honey, thanks for that. Good job. She's about to pass the village. Let's do a little bit more digital zoom. Nope, bumped it. Too awkward. The person I needed to see. Dude, thank you for the gigantic emote. I never thought anyone would redeem that. And then you redeemed it, and StreamBuddy did not show it at all. I'm really sad about it, so I missed it last Friday. But thank you, dude. That's massive. Just like the ship, massive. They left again now. They're done with the photo shoot. Dude, look, if you look at the little church, this ship is so big. It covers the whole little village there. That's also a good spotter spot, by the way. You can get like 50 meters or even less away from the ships. There's like a little pier you can stand on. So it would be a really cool spot to be there one day. But then we need to dual camera setup. Because if I would stand there with this lens, you would literally see nothing. It would be so zoomed in. So this one has 23,112 TEU capacity. If you line them all up together, there would usually it'll line about 140 kilometers long of just containers. That's a lot of stuff on that ship. Where are you? Yeah, I wish I could fly a drone here. Well, unfortunately, this is a nature reserve, so we're not allowed to fly a drone. And there's a little ship going in front of it. You can just see it at the back there. I'm so surprised how quiet it is coming from the coastline. Oh, there should be one ship. Oh, there. The Hjordies. We've seen Hjordies before. But there's not much else coming in. Tripoli is coming in. And then... Oh, that's probably the bulk carrier, Janus River. It's coming in. Yeah, the Maersk Newcastle is there, next to the Xinjiang. No, unfortunately I haven't to Awkward. Most of the traffic here is merchant traffic, so it's all oil tankers, bulk carriers, these container ships. Every once in a while, a cruise ship comes to Antwerp, but it's a smaller one. And the difficult thing about those is that they arrive very early in the morning, so when it's still dark. They leave usually after dark, so they're just in Antwerp for the day. So by the time they come by here, it's dark. So I'm not able to really catch them on stream either. Maybe in summer we can make it work sometimes. I would love to see an aircraft carrier would even be crazier. I've been on one when I was in New York back in when was I in New York? Was that 2012? I think it was 2012, 2010, something like that. You've seen some in Curaçao. Yeah, they are really big as well, the cruise ships. And they appear really big because they have a massive big structure above the water, right? Just like these container ships, they are massive. Yeah, summer might work because then indeed you have very early sun and very long light, so you might make it work. Another spot where you could try to catch one is Rotterdam. There's more cruise ships going to Rotterdam than Antwerp, and bigger ones. 24/7 camera? Nah. There's plenty of webcams of the river here if you look for them. But I like doing these ship spotting streams because they're interactive, right? I can talk to you guys. A cruise ship in the dark would be cool with the lights on. True, but until that ship is here, you would see absolutely nothing. I've tried it. I think 4 or 5 weeks ago, I came out here during one evening because there was a 400-meter ship that was gonna come by, and it was just pitch black here. I brought my gear, but when I arrived here, I knew this is not a good streaming condition. Oh, you live close to that shipyard? Oh, that's so cool. Another spot that we could go to spot a cruise ship is Hamburg, of course. That's also a very active cruise port. So there's ideas there, but since we are in the winter season now, or officially winter starts in about 20 days, I guess, 21st of December. So we'll have to sit out the winter first here at our trusty spot, and then once it gets warmer again, we'll move around a bit. There's plenty of places to go. Kind of big. You mean of an inland vessel, American? There's four streamers, but all of them are inland vessels that they're streaming from. That are captains on boats. There's 2 German, 1 Dutch, and then 1 in the US. Oh, you can already see the green and blue on her hull. Is the Mars Carrera visible by now? Yep, she is. Yeah. I know we're on digital zoom, by the way, but it's just... This is the Mars ship that's coming behind her. That one is 355 meters long, so a little bit shorter, but also a big boy. We'll catch both of them when they come by, for sure. Let's go back to the big ship. Even with just optical zoom, she looks big already in the distance. Why did I hear a plane suddenly? Like it's landing? And oh, there it is. It's above me. Again, I won't be able to see that. I don't have enough zoom on my lens for that. That one that's going to Rotterdam. It is on approach. It's a pretty loud ship. Pretty loud plane. Ship. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Should come into frame. I can't go any higher with the current setup. I'm not equipped for plane spotting. That's for sure. Wait, where is it now? Oh, there it is. It's already too far gone. Never mind. Let's go back and find our massive ship. Wait, where is? Oh wait, it's further down. This way. No, I lost it. It sank. But we do have a little surprise shippy coming. Oh, we've seen this one before. The Arklow Vale. Oh my god, she's fully filled up. She's low in the water. I remember seeing her when she came in empty at some point. She was really high up in the water. You can't even see her bow shape now. Where is she going? Going to Ringaskiddy in Ireland. She's currently 6.5 meters in the water. Okay. She's not the biggest ship. Also, we are on the final 20% of the field monitor battery. We might disconnect at some point. Don't panic. I just have to change batteries then. But just so you all know, we might have a black screen at some point in a little bit. Must have loaded fertilizer. What is that flag on board? Is that a flag? Or no, that's just a marking. Guys are ready from cleaning up the mooring lines. Time for a coffee and some lunch, late lunch. Oh, I like the weapon shield on the chimney. Looks cool. Oh no, they're still... yeah, they're going inside. Oh no, still some mooring lines to clean. Even if it sank, it should be visible. It's actually true. The container ship is so big that if it sank, you would still see it just sitting on the bottom. She's fast. She's speeding up. She's not that fast though. Oh, look at it. The front of her nose. She's pushing the water out of the way. All the new people just rolled in. You're still in time. The 400-meter one is on the horizon right now. And it's on the way, followed by a 355-meter one. The smaller they are, the faster they look. Maybe. To me, this one didn't look as fast. I've seen ships come out of the canal here at like a lot bigger speed. They are like drifting. tugboats coming back. No work. No work to be done. Wait, is that the Braak one? Oh wait, that I think it replaced the tugboat at the crane, the ship where they're loading with the crane. I think this one was in front of it, and the other one replaced it. This guy's shift is probably over. Hey Susie, good afternoon. You're still on time. Yeah, so earlier today, also for the people rolling later a little bit, there is a ship over there, as you can see, with a crane attached next to it. Not attached to it, next to it. And they're basically unloading it into a smaller inland freighter. And this tugboat that we just saw was in front of it, but I don't see any other now attached to it. I guess they just have... Ooh, we can see the crane tilt. That's sick. Let's give it one more look. Is that a parachute in the distance? What is that on the right? Is that a guy like surfing? It is. Why is he surfing in the port with his parachute? Oh, now he's gone again. Came back from a camping trip. Nice. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, look, it's going forward a little bit, the crane. No! Arc low. You're ruining the view. Well, it's still unloading. I doubt we'll see that one come in today. Oh yeah, the battery icon for the fuel monitor just turned red. There she is in all her glory. All 399.9 meters long. What's the Borselen nu? I don't know where up on the river it is actually. Could be. Borselen doesn't have massive cooling towers, right? Could look it up though. Not even 400 meters. This is as big as they get though. 23,000 something containers on that thing. Or can go on that thing. So she's about to make her turn towards us. Oh, look at that. I think these tugboats are much cooler to look. You see like the little metal chimneys, like muscle cars sticking out of them. I really like those. Looks really cool. The new ones that they delivered on Friday are also look like this type with the chimneys. Looks much better than the red one behind. What's the difference? Muscle car. There's a cool YouTube channel of a guy that sails these tugboats, and he just films his job while he's tugging these massive ships. I think it's Tugboat Willie, the name, not sure. But yeah, it's a really cool bridge these ships have. It's all glass round and round. And then there's one like big swivel chair in the middle with all the controls. It's like a hot rod. Yeah, that's what, yeah. The hot rods of the water. on board daarbij is also a captain in Hamburg. Ah. Yeah, he probably does it in German then. Which is a bit more difficult to understand. I believe the tugboat Willie guy is somewhere in the US. I don't know which port exactly he's in. But it must be one of the major ones since he has the 400 meter ships coming by. The sun is completely gone now, as predicted. The forecast was that during the afternoon, thick clouds would start to form, and then in the evening it will rain. It's definitely a lot chillier. Yeah, cruise ships don't get as long as these container ships. They're usually somewhere 360 meters long, even the biggest ones in the world. But they are more impressive because they are high, they are very tall cruise ships. I said don't panic. God damn it, too awkward. There we go. I was just scrambling for the cable. So that is 2 hours and 25 minutes on one of these batteries. So if I get it one more, then I don't have to use a power bank for the monitor. That would be actually ideal. Cool, we're back. Here up in the north you have 10 degrees now, quite unusual for 1st of December. We had a warm sprout here last weekend, but now it's back to the regular normal temperature, I would say. And we're back, there we go. Meanwhile, the Maersk is also going past the village. Or wait, it already passed it, never mind. The Maersk is also on the way, definitely. There's a lot of ships on the way, actually. There's a Maersk, there's one in front of the Maersk. There's one behind the Maersk. Let's focus on the biggest one of the bunch. Seven longest cruise ships in the world are about 360, 300, yeah, that's about the length for them. There's probably a good reason why they don't go bigger. Probably also has to do with where they can go and stuff like that. I would also assume that weight is a factor for those ships because there's a lot of metal in those, right? A lot of structure. The captain must become, I doubt that he'll become a millionaire. I'm sure the captain is well paid, but I don't think he'll be a millionaire. I could be wrong, but yeah, exactly. The cruise ships are very high. And probably also very heavy because of that. Oh, got a little intermezzo right now. Where is he? There he is. The fjordies. We've seen the fjordies before on stream. Hey, Lady J, 2,000 to 250,000 gross tonnage for the biggest ones. That's not that much though. Returning ships, indeed. Look at the water bouncing against the bow. See, it's really cooling down. The Coast Guard plane finished the tour of the whole coast from north to the German border. That's cool. Hey, I'm not a ship at birth, I'm a ship connoisseur. The big question is, how rusty will the Maersk ship be that's coming as well? We all know Maersk is can be very rusty. So that is the big question. $466 containers can go on this one. Meanwhile, the big one that's coming can carry 24,000. Or is it just under 24,000? Anyway, about 24,000. The photo taken in October this year shows in good condition. Oh. That's exceptional. Just see her bulb in the front. A little bit of rust on that superstructure there. It's interesting. You wouldn't think that the salt, well, I guess the salt is everywhere once you're out on the sea. It gets very salty. Chilly. Brr. Oh, it's taking a right-hand turn. It's going to Ghent. I missed that on the overlay thingy. Oh yeah, it's on the way to it came from Reuta in Finland. Built in 1996. She's an oldie, but she's in pristine condition. It does seem like these smaller ships do have a bit of a longer lifespan than the big cargo ships that we see. Which, by the way, will have a dual shot. If the Hjordis gets out of the way in a minute. Hey Bezzy, it's going to Terneuzen, yeah. So just on the other side of the sluice is where the port area for Terneuzen is. Ta-da! But just behind her is the Marsk. What a cool shot. I've seen both of them. So we are awaiting these very two big ships that will be coming our way. I do think that will be the last two ships of the day because I see rain in the distance. Ooh. The rain would be really bad right now. I'm not set up for rain at all. So let's hope it stays dry. Yeah, it's definitely raining in the distance over there. Ay, ay, ay. The Hjordis is on the liner service I did between Rotja and Terneuzen. Look at that, Marsk in the distance. Two giants of the sea are on the way. Only light drizzle. Well, yeah, radar is one thing, but if I look towards Vlissingen now, it's definitely raining that direction. So far we're in luck though, so can't complain. Oh, Multitalk 13, stream sniping. He also wants some attention. We'll give it to him. I mean, so far we've been very lucky for streaming with the rain. We haven't been rained out once. Knock on wood. That it doesn't happen today either. I do have a slightly more rain effective setup, but changing this setup to the rain setup would take like half an hour probably. So if it rains, we are unfortunately done for the day. But let's just stay optimistic. It's not gonna rain. We're good. The rain was predicted in the evening, not in the afternoon. Just realized that you are... There we go, that's better. Looking to the North Sea, as you can see over there, that is 100% a rain cloud that's coming down. You can even see the rain curtain from it. So it's raining over there. And then I do think we have one, I think that's a tanker coming in. over there. And of course our giant 400-meter ship on the way here. What's up, Mr. Dude Star? Yeah, I know there's two on the North Sea, but those will be too late. It will be either dark, raining, or I will be frozen to death. So these two giants that we are looking at right now, the 400-meter one and then the Mars 350-meter one over there, those will be the two closers for the taste stream. Monitors. I've been using Samsung monitors for most of my adult life, and now for the first time I got a Samsung monitor, and it was absolutely rubbish. And then I traded it in for an LG, and I really like the LG. It's a good monitor. So I'm no longer loyal to Samsung for screens. Oh, we got a double barge coming in. It's a boat pushing a boat. It's not really a boat. Wait, is this one boat? Wait, is this one ship? Oh, it is. I thought it was two parts and it was like a... Yeah, no, that's not a connecting piece in the middle, right? Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a two-part ship. It's a long boy. The thing with the Samsung monitor that I got was that it was so pixely. Like the pixel density was absolute dog crap. Which made it a very unpleasant viewing experience, in my opinion. It's just a centipede. I wish we had some more sun for this one. It would look so glorious in the sun, because it has a very beautiful color scheme as well. Got the the speedboat on the water there. We're also on their way to check out the big ship. The Maersk is at the turning point. Okay. The 40 series to crash. Once they release the 50 series, but then you'll want the 50 series, right? The history of container shipping, I mean, I think containers were just invented, and then they were like, oh, this is convenient to put on a ship. There is a guy who just like invented the current modern container that we have. With the whole ribbled structure that they have. Somebody invented that. honestly, in Europe, we don't have any good deals on Black Friday or Cyber or whatever. It's all being abused to do poor discounts. And people believe, oh, I made a good deal, it's Black Friday. And actually they didn't. In the US, that's where you can get crazy deals. Yeah, you can, but you can get lucky all year round. You don't need to wait for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. You just got to keep an eye out on stuff. Yeah, some are really scummy and they raise the prices a month before Black Friday. But then there's others who do give discounts, but they're really low discounts, like not worth mentioning. Camel, camel, camel. That's one of them. Here in Belgium and the Netherlands, we have another one called tweakers.net. Especially for tech, they have like pricing history across the past years. Actually, across the whole lifespan of a product. That's a really good website to check if you have tweakers. But that's for the Dutch and Belgian people. I think camel, camel, camel is more international. But I would recommend using tweakers, since they also incorporate more local websites. Oh, now she's gonna go by the little village again, by the other side of the land. Churchgower is gonna go bye-bye. Yeah, I think if you're not into like 3D rendering or video games, then there's no point in getting a crazy GPU. I got a new laptop for the missus a month ago now, or 2 months ago. And yeah, there's no graphics card in there, and it's super cheap, and it works very well for her. It's so relaxing seeing her come closer and closer so slowly. I like it. Except for the cold, I feel very relaxed. Oh, what happened? What the hell is that? I lost my internet. No. Chat phone, what are you doing? That was weird. Okay, I'm back. My my streaming phone gave like a little forbidden to enter icon where usually the 4G icon was. Never seen that before. Anyway, it recovered. Slowly yet inevitable. Unless it runs around. Good thinking. 30 minutes, you might have some drizzle. Well, gotta hope that this thing arrives here than before. It's a little bit sad that the sun has gone though. She would look stunning with the sun on her right now. So you see, has like the front of the bow is green and the back is blue. So it has a very nice color scheme, I feel like. She's constrained by her draught, so there's always a possibility. Yeah, there's always a chance, but I'm gonna assume that there's a skilled pilot. There's 2 pilots on board of that one that I'm sure of, because all of these. Oh, sorry, I bumped into the tripod. All of these bigger ships, the ultra large ones, have 2 pilots on board when they do go across the river. Imagine an ever given situation on the Schelde. Give me something to stream. Them pulling it out. As you can see, she is LNG powered. Trainee at the helm. They already passed the most tricky part of the river though. That's the corner of Bath is the most tricky part of the river. This part should not be too tricky. But yeah, anything can happen, of course. As always. And the Maersk has also made her turn, so she's also coming towards us. The pilots are synchronized. Alright, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a follow, or if you're watching on the YouTube, drop a sub. Exclamation mark YouTube if you're watching on Twitch and want to drop a sub on YouTube. Yeah, maybe a like as well. While we wait on our big boys for the day, our big finale for today's stream. Do we know where the Maersk is going? Let me check on radar. You don't have to do the overlay thing. The Maersk is going to MAP TM2. Wait, so that's MA for Malaysia, maybe? Is she doing long distance? MA Malta? What is MA? MAP. Let me Google that. I need to know it. I want to know it. MAP TM2. Oh, Tangier. He's going to Morocco. Cool. How high are these bad boys? I believe they go up to like 60, 70 meters in height. But yeah, very nice view from the top. Go. Like, oh yeah, there's a little Idlander next to her. I just noticed that. Yeah, looking good. Looking really good. Look, is she pushing it to the side? Yeah, that's optical illusion, of course. Or maybe she is pushing. They're over a kilometer apart, really? Wow, that is really a crazy illusion then. Nice. It's the 12th biggest container ship in regard to capacity, to the container capacity. There's 9 like this. Wow. But yeah, I saw that it's 61 meters wide, right? So that's one of the biggest ones. They don't get wider than 61. Dude, there's a guy that parked here like right next to me while the whole parking lot is empty. Some people are weird like that. You can see the distance between the two again. It's the, yes, Carva. That's exactly what I was thinking. If there's 5 urinals, 4 are available, you are using one, they will use the one next to you. So, I'm not sure if I can show a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of room, yet here there's a car now. Oh, look at a little one. What is that one? Is that the Patriot again? It is the Patriot. When I leave, it drives me crazy. No, they're not doggers. It's somebody who's video calling, showing the ships on his phone camera. I should just watch my stream. We're about to get the full frontal shot on her. I think that's a psychological thing as well, right? They see a car standing, they'll be like, oh, I'll park next to it, so it's safe. The business car. We talked about having a QR code on. The problem is that this is a company car, so I can't put stickers on it. But it would be sick to have a QR code on for the people who pass by here, so they can scan it and find the YouTube channel. Oh, there's a lot of ships behind the Jacques. And yeah, the Maersk is inside B6, but it's I think it's about 10 to 15 minutes behind in terms of time. Magnetic sign easily removed. Yeah. Well, maybe one day if I want to invest real money in it. Dude, I wanted to do the digital zoom to have like the front view, but she's still turning. I'll do the digital zoom again when she's turning. Yeah, if you want to see where the Maersk, there's that one. Some inland vessel behind there. So yeah, there's ships behind her there. And then that is where the Maersk is. That one is 353 meters long. So a little bit shorter, but still a very big ship as well. And you will see another one coming after the Maersk, but that one will be not for this stream anymore. The Maersk will be our closure for the day. The Maersk is looking fresh though, from afar. No rust. It's rare for a Maersk ship. No rust. How many knots is she going? Did we see when we put her on the overlay? Oh, it's been a while. It looks great from 7 kilometers away. She's going a steady 12 to 13 knots. It's too bad that the sun is gone though. She looks a bit dark now. The thicker clouds are definitely coming in from the south. And believe it or not, it's a French ship. Oh, I think he's leaving again. Well, he's just cold. He's just going to sit here with his engine running. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, some people are weird. Yep, exactly what he's doing, B6. Exactly what he's doing. Could have parked 50 meters away. Chose to park 2 meters away. Anyway, let's keep the mood light and happy. We're about to see one of the biggest ships on the planet go by. The 12th biggest one in terms of container size. Oh yeah, she's turning now, I think. She does look very dark and gloomy without the sun, I have to say. Wow. Oh, she looks majestic though. Very sharp bow as well, this one. You can see a very pointy bow. I can also see the markings of 2 bow thrusters on her. So she must be quite maneuverable. Well, giving her size. Oh, this is the shot, full frontal. There it is. Unusual paint job, not as all. Yeah, it's like a gradient, right? Like they have it. I'm not sure. We'll see when she gets really close, but it looks indeed like a gradient going from green to blue. YouTube thumbnail? Maybe. I'll see what I take. It's usually just a quick split-second decision. The YouTube thumbnail. Might be cool to have her side as a thumbnail. All right. Very intimidating, yeah. And this is the part where we all seen in the distance how big she is, but where the perspective is kind of like lying to your eyes. It looks smaller than she actually is right now. It's just, I think, because of the angle we're looking at it. Oscar duct on the left. I can't see the port on the left. There's the factory is in the way. It's still 2.3 kilometers away. Look at that. Oh, it's like little pixels how it goes from green to blue. Her nose has a little bit of a rust on her though. What happened there? Also the bow thruster seems to have some, where the marking is for the bow thruster, seems to have lost some paint. I guess she is 4 years old now, so she's not the youngest anymore. Well, for all of you who just joined, you are just in time for our big finale. You have this 400-meter ship coming by, and then we also have another 353-meter ship, the Maersk, behind her. And there's even a few small ships in between. Well, smaller ships, they're still big. Dry dock next year? Is it nuclear powered? No. It's LNG powered. That's a liquid nitrogen gas. So she is more environmentally friendly than a classic diesel fueled ship. But she's still polluting, of course. There's currently only one nuclear-powered merchant, so public vessel in the world, and it's a Russian one. There were 4 in history, but yeah, it's not economically viable, long story short, at this point. LNG is the liquid form, right, of gas? Yeah, liquid natural gas. Look at all those containers on her. Up to 23,000 of the small ones, of course, and divided by 2 for the full-size ones. The mask behind her there. Your Lego set. So they're taking it back away? Because I think it came from Rotterdam before it came to Antwerp. I'm almost fully zoomed out, by the way, and she's still quite a distance from where we are. It's fully zoomed out. I think Southampton might be her final stop before she goes long distance again. What a majestic ship. View at the Mars would be a good thumbnail. Yeah, true. Oh, she's loud. She makes a lot of noise. So she already can't fit in one frame anymore. Alright, let's take some close-up looks then at her. So look how fluid dynamic she is. She's cutting through the water. She really doesn't create much wake. It really doesn't. There's a little bit there, but not much. No tug at that spot, indeed. I think it's connections for bunkering her. I think those are connection points for connecting her to fuel. That's where the pilot will get off later. Through that ladder onto a boat that will pick him up. Funny thing, if the pilot is on there, so yeah, they're on there now, and they can get off because of bad weather on the sea in front of the river, the ship will not stop. The ship will just keep going, and then they'll either have to get off at the next port or yeah. So they could be on there for days, actually, a pilot. It can happen that they end up in a completely different country. What they call a pilot, because they're piloting the boat through a certain area that they have the expertise on how to pilot a ship through it. But yeah, indeed, they hold the same authority as a captain once they have control of the ship. But most of the time, the captain does have the final say, but apparently not in the Panama Canal. That's something we also learned. She's pretty fully... Oh, there's a lot of containers on her, I have to say. She looks good. Marseille. what's a helmsman? That's the guy that's actually steering the ship, right? So a captain rarely, well, I guess sometimes they do, but rarely steers the ships themselves. They give the instruction to the helmsman how to control the ship and what to do. If I'm correct. Arkandas can correct me if I'm wrong. Even the pilot will command the helmsman on how to steer the ship. You could actually argue that the helmsman has a more fun job than the captain, because he gets to actually steer the boat. Still have some time before the Maersk arrives. Good looking ship though. I like it. Nice color scheme. Looks pretty good condition for being 4 years old. So we've seen worse. They steer by rudder commands, like 15. Oh, Jesus. Toast. There's so much text here now. Oh. Same as a plane. Various pilots on board, at least 2 in the cockpit. Only one has captain rank. And only one is in control at all times, right? There's always one co-pilot and there's one flying pilot and one observing pilot, or however you can call it. So they steer by rudder commands, like 15 port, 10 starboard, or straight up heading, like that degrees, yeah. I do think steering these boats is a lot less exciting than steering a little vessel in terms of like controlling it, because it's all like little input commands that you give, right? There's no like big steering wheel. Wait, is there a big steering wheel on those ships? I don't even know. All right, then for our final ship of the day, the Maersk. Well, we do have 2 smaller ones coming by first, but they're just in front of her. So we'll focus on the Maersk for now. Stream elements, you're wrong. It says the Maersk Herrera. It's on the way to Tangier, so that the MAP Tim 2 means Tangier, Morocco. 353 meters long, 53 meters wide, currently 14.8 meters in the water, going 12 knots, so same speed as the one we just saw. This one is doing the Singapore flag and built in 2018. Rocket rig, thanks for hanging. Don't forget to drop a follow if you haven't yet. See you next time. Wow, there's almost no waves or wake from that big ship that just came by. The waves have just arrived here. They're the smallest waves I've ever seen. And this is how much wake it creates. We've had small ships here that created like full waves on shore. That's it from the big boy. That's how fluid dynamic it is. Mitchell, hello. Well, I'm also in Holland. I'm a Belgian guy though. I'm your southern neighbor, but yeah, hello. There seems to be a turning to the left. I don't see much to the left, but the Vlissingen is pretty cloudy right now because of, I think it's rain curtain that's hanging there. Let's give it one more look. As you can see, Vlissingen city is pretty much wrapped in rain, or there's at least rain in between us. It's also getting a lot darker with the clouds. Yeah, I don't see any other ships right now. There is that one coming from the coastline. Everything okay? Yeah. Alright, final ship of the day. There she is, the Maersk. Let's do this. What a good shot. So the big one we just saw should arrive in Southampton by tomorrow morning somewhere. At least that was the estimated time of arrival. Of course, it's possible that the port is full and they have to wait in front of the coastline. Does the Las Vegas style rule apply? What happens on the ship stays on the ship? No, I don't think so. Ethan from England, hello. Good afternoon to all the new people just joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just had our 400 meter go by. There is still this Maersk 350 meter on the way. Just let's take another look at the big boy as it leaves. So this one is the big 400 meter ship going to you, England boy. Ethan from England. Jesus, it's going to Southampton. The rules on what happens in Vegas stays on YouTube. Whatever happens in Vegas ends up on the internet to haunt you forever. Ooh, hang on. This is a nice shot. I gotta go back and forth a little bit now. You have a 3 stack of ships. I'm sorry, overlay. Overlay is lagging behind a little bit. Doesn't know which chips you choose the AI. Yeah, there's more and more rain on my left to the west. I really hope we can still catch the Maersk and then we can wrap it up. Okay, let's check out the ship. So we have the Nordic Hamburg that's on the way to Felixstowe in the UK. 151 meter container ship, 9.6 meters in the water. Built in 2010, sailing under the Portugal flag. And then the one in the middle, can we get that one on as well? The PS Augusta on the way to Dublin, Ireland. It's a chemical oil tanker, 183 meters. 8.2 meters in the water, sitting under the Malta flag, built in 2011. And of course the Maersk behind her. Holy crap, that scared me. Jesus.
Josh rated the stream with 115 viewers.
Yo, that's a big raid. What's up, everyone? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Well, raiders, welcome to the Westerschelde River, where we are about to witness a 351 meter container ship come by, as you can see over there. What you guys did just miss, and I'll still show you because you still can look towards the other side, is a 400 meter long container ship that just came by here. So this is the one you just missed. This ship is 400 meters long, it's 61 meters wide, and it can carry up to 23,000 something containers. Almost 24,000 containers fit on the ship. So that's what you guys just missed. But yeah, welcome. You're still in time to see the Maersk ship though, which is slightly smaller. And we just have 2 other ships here as well. $22,000 containers, that's mind-blowing, right? Yeah. If you would line up all the containers that fit on that ship, if it's fully loaded, and you stack them in a line, that line would be 140 kilometers long. That gives you maybe a bit more perspective of how much stuff is on these ships. So the Nordic Hamburg, which is the smaller one here, can carry 1,000 containers, 1,036 TEUs. Keep in mind, if we're talking about containers, there's 2 sizes. There's the TEU, which is not visible on the ship, and the FEU, which is the 40-foot unit. Most people know the 40-foot unit as like your default container, so it's the ones that you can see here. Of that size, you can just divide the number by 2, so 518 of these containers fit on that ship that we're looking at. That's still a big number, right? 500 containers. But that, of course, beacons away. Do we have the capacity of the Maersk? There it is. The Maersk is 15,226 TEU. It's not that big, actually. I would expect more. She is a bit of an older ship, though. She's built in 2018. The 400-meter one was built in 2020. How many kilometers of drag is there? Many, 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 many. Like what? I think if you can think of it, it's shipped by a container. Drugs, explosives, appliances, devices, raw material. Everything is shipped by containers. But yeah, Antwerp is known. So we are at the Westerschelde River, maybe to recap as well. Antwerp is over there in the distance. You can see you can just still see the chimneys in the distance. That is where the port of Antwerp begins, by those chimneys of the power plant. Here, if you see, the river goes to the right as well. That's the port of Ghent. And then all the way to the other side, of course, is the North Sea. Can you survive? It runs you over. Absolutely no chance. If this thing hits a small pleasure craft, it will literally just go completely underneath it and be broken up into little pieces. There's no shot you're surviving a hit of these ships. Also, if you look at where the bridge is, they cannot see if you are just in front of them, so stay clear of these ships. Oh no, no, I hear rain. Let me lower it. Oh no. It's starting to rain. We're not waterproof, but I think we can manage. They don't have cameras. No, they don't. American. There's no cameras just straight in front of the ship. All of these things, they are mostly controlled by radar and all kinds of applications, and yeah. Just like flying a plane, right? They do it on instruments, they don't do it on visual. Is it leaning? Yeah, this one might be slightly more loaded than the front. You can clearly see it by the red marking. She's a little bit more heavy towards the front. It could also be because of the effect that she's being pulled in forwards a bit. But also this ship has a very, very narrow bow. It's almost like it's cutting through the water, as you see there in the front. And she's not creating a lot of wake behind her either. You had a collision in the North Sea between a frigate and a tanker. The frigate sunk, yeah. There's no chance. A shipment of 700. Oh, I need to keep the frame good. 720 kilograms of coke was intercepted in Vlissingen on November 14th, earlier this month. Oh no, that's last month because we're December 1st now. So yeah, Vlissingen is just a port a little bit to our left. Oh, you can clearly see why she's leaning front. The back is pretty empty compared to the front. So she's a little bit front heavy. But yeah, how these big container ships work, for those who don't know, what they usually do is they do a long distance journey. Let's say they go from Asia to Europe. And then here in Europe, they will do all the big ports. They will go to Antwerp, Rotterdam, Hamburg, maybe Southampton or Felixstowe in the UK. And in each of these ports, they will unload stuff from Asia, load stuff from Europe. And once they're done with their tour of Europe, they will then do another long distance journey, probably back to Asia. And that's how they go back and forth between, well, across the world, basically. So Maersk is usually known for being very rusty, their ships. This one is not that bad, if you look at it. There's a bit of rust by the anchor, some scratch marks. Some more scratch marks, a lot of scratch marks. Well, she's not that rusty, actually. We've seen way worse. And that's me completely zoomed out. That's how far I can zoom. About to be sniped by the Tripoli. Yeah, I see him on my left. We'll see it in a minute. Interesting structure on the Tripoli. A very interesting inland vessel. And it does look completely empty. Isn't the digital rust mark? They get repainted every few years. They go into a dry dock and then, yeah, get the whole treatment. So I think the Tripoli is also an inland container ship because it has like the brackets for containers for carrying them. How old is she? 2018, right? I'm not sure. I think she might be painted once already. Say hi to the captain. There he is. She was in dry dock last year. There you go. So she's been repainted last year. She already looks pretty poor after a year. Look at that. That's what 1 year does to you. If you're wondering what the icon means there, the little white and red, that means that there's thrusters there, side thrusters. Those are extra propellers for maneuverability. I think she had some in the front as well. Yeah, she has two over there as well in the front. Yeah, buddy, yes it will. And unfortunately there have been accidents in the past with propellers. There's like specialized companies that do maintenance underwater on these ships while they're in port. And if then by accident an engine goes on or a propeller, they can start looking for parts of the body. It happens. The full back row is empty. That's something you don't see often. There's a whole bay there in the back that can be loaded, but it's completely empty right now. One more ship. Is this the new one more beer thing? I might be getting rained out of here actually, Demon Days. The weather's not looking good. There is one container ship coming in from the coast though. And I'm very cold. I've been sitting here in the cold for 3 hours. So there was one. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. That's a small one. Wait, that's a Costco ship? There's another one, right? Is it behind the 400 meter one? That is a 400 meter ship that we see there, that we saw earlier. There's definitely a lot of action again happening now. Why do I like ship spotting? So I discovered it this summer that I really liked it for the simple reason that it relaxes me. I come here, I sit by the water, I see these massive, massive boats go by very slowly, and yeah, I don't know. It relaxes me, clears my mind. So it's definitely a mental thingy as well for me. Look at all these ships in one frame. Rush hour. And I've been streaming for many, many years, but I burned out on Twitch a little bit. So then I was like, let's try it on stream once. We'll see how people like it. And people seem to feel the same relaxing vibe when they have it on a stream as well. So here we are. Here we are. I'm looking to my left to see if there's any other ship that's going to be here anytime soon. But as you can see, we completely lost sight of the Vlissingen city. And I think it is because of rain that is over there. And it's educational, that's true. But that's not just because of me. That's also, we have some very knowledgeable people in the chat about maritime stuff. Also people who worked on these big ships. So it's always good to learn. And we're also live on YouTube, yeah. If you want to help out the channel, go drop a sub on the YouTube if you want. The Mars Newcastle just splashed Vlissingen, I know, but it's still pretty far out, isn't it? Don't I have cold? Yeah, I'm very cold. I'm sitting under 2 blankets. I have a hand warmer in my hand. Where's the Mars? Oh, it's already there. Oh, how big is it? It's only a 200 meter ship, though. It's going to be a rust bucket, judging by the photos. No, I think this is a good site to wrap things up for today. Next stream will be, as always, on Friday, unless something really cool pops up. Then you'll get an extra stream, a pop-up stream during the week. That's why I always say, make sure you have your notifications on from my channel if you really don't want to miss a unique boat coming by, because there might be a short 1 hour, 2 hour pop-up stream during the week if something cool comes by on the river. Other than that, the regular stream will be on Friday, and then all I have left to do is press this button. There we go. Thank you all for hanging out with me and watching. It's been a good day. I'm glad we catch this good looking 400 meter ship, and then with a nice little Marsk as a bonus. Yeah, that's it for me. Don't forget to drop a follow or a sub on the YouTube. And I'll see you all. Wow, my voice died. Yeah, it's time to wrap it up. I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.